The Big Show with Night and Day. Anytime is a good time for a thick shake from Night and Day.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
That's right, it is the Hauraki Big Show for Monday, the 3rd of March. You, my friends, have got Keyzie here, no Hoyte J, because he is away on holiday, but we've still got Mogey and old Pugs as well. And don't forget, the Hauraki Big Show is brought to you by Night.
That was instantaneous.
That was good.
Goodness me.
You like that?
We're going to have to get better at that.
Nah.
Nah?
No. That was really good.
Just have a shocker every
That
single
was
day.
strong.
Yeah, cool.
That was strong.
If Hoyte J heard that, he'd be rolling in his grave.
He probably is. I think he's had that many cigarettes over in Vietnam. He'd be close to his grave now. He'd be 1 foot in at least.
Well, that's the worrying thing was he said as soon as he touched down, he was knocked off his perch. You know, in the group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's been unsettled by the difference in culture. I think that's what it is. And probably the humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much travelling Jason's done.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, not a lot outside of like Australia
Yeah.
and way back in the day going to the States and things. But he gets unsettled by diversity of culture here in New Zealand anyway.
He does,
so
yeah.
it's
Should
not-
we fire off a racism alert just for whatever's happening over there with him?
Yeah, go for it.
Racism alert. Racism alert.
Hey, we've got a massive show ahead. The Oscars are on today. Mogey's an absolute expert on the Oscars. So is
Yeah.
Pugsan, so we'll be running you through that. We've also got a chance for you to win, not only win $100 cash, but also get yourself in the draw to join Mania and Jerry heading to Texas.
And I don't want you getting jealous about that, man, because I know
Me?
you're thinking to yourself, oh, look, Mania's just bloody joined the breakfast show and already is going to Texas.
yeah.
Well, just remember, mate, this weekend you're going to Hokitika.
Oh,
You're going to the Wild Foods Festival, all right? So it all evens out.
You're right, because I was thinking, who the hell's this Mania idiot who's just
Yeah.
walked in here 5 minutes ago and now
That's
he's going
right.
to Texas?
Yeah.
Forgot I was going to Greymouth.
Yes.
Thanks for keeping me in check, Mogey. I
No
feel
worries, brother.
so much better
Yeah,
now.
I'm here for you.
Oh, this is a tune. Billy Idol, White Wedding, Racism Alarm, go.
Oh,
Come on,
hang on.
Pugs.
Well, you got to give me a
Sharpen
chance.
up,
Come on,
brother.
Pugs,
hang
man.
on.
That's not good enough from you,
Racism
man.
alert.
It's too late.
Well, now you're talking over
It's too late.
Huge tune. A little later on, Charlie Gubb with the first roundup of the Waz for the year. It's going to be a long year as well. You're on the Hauraki Big Show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Bit of Metallica there, wherever I may roam, on the Hauraki Big Show with Keyzie, Mogey, and also Pugsan, Hoyte J on holiday in Vietnam. Someone else who apparently is not on holiday is in fact on a work trip, the boys from the ACC. You've got G-Lane over there who we're going to catch up with shortly, but one person who has been involved with the ACC from the very beginning, who works behind the scenes, who is dirt on everyone and could cancel any of us at any moment, is webmaster Joe Jury. He's a guy who likes to keep his head down. However, over the weekend, footage surfaced of Joe Jury being escorted out of a casino by 4 security guards. He joins us now, Mogey, on the Hauraki Big Show line. Joe Jury, are you there, man?
G'day, fellas. How you going?
Yeah, really, really great, Joe.
What's the guts, man?
Yeah, what the hell's going on, man? What happened?
It was just a casual misunderstanding. I was trying to look for the restaurant,
Right.
and the security were like, "Oh no, it's this way here." So it wasn't an eviction. It was more of a friendly
Right.
redirection.
That's really friendly, isn't it? So you've gone up to the security guards and you've asked them directions to a restaurant, and not only have they offered to help you out, but 4 of them have offered to help you out. One on each of your shoulders, one behind you, and one in front of you, in case you somehow get lost.
Yeah, well, that's what they do in Vegas. They look after you really well. So
Did they even give you a nice place to sleep, man?
exactly, yeah. I got out and then I turned straight back around and went back up into my room. So
Right. So, Joe, are you 100% being serious with us right now that you were just looking for a restaurant? Are you sure you weren't massively responsibly steamed?
no, look, when I come away on these work trips, I am the responsible one. G-Lane is the loose unit who gets massively steamed, falls apart. I'm the rock, and I was just casually looking for a restaurant, and they were directing me to that restaurant.
I'll tell you what, the line you were walking in was looking pretty casual as well. That line you were walking in was not straight, Joe Jury.
Hey, look, I was just trying to get my steps up. I was just trying to get as many steps
You're the
across
master. You're the master of positive PR, Joe. do you genuinely? What was the name of the restaurant? Do you even remember?
It was the chef caravan. John Favreau, who's the actor in the movie.
Oh,
the
chef,
actor
yeah.
director. So he's got an actual caravan from that movie in the lobby of the MGM Park. So I was just trying to get back to there, and so they were directing me in that way.
Right. And yet you found yourself back in your hotel room.
Look, there may have been a blank spot of a couple of hours of going to the restaurant and then getting back into the hotel room. But I woke up in my bed, and that's the main thing.
Right. So pretty much what you're saying is you're the last person we should be asking what happened.
Look, I think everything is digitally recorded of this trip, so
Right. Well, look,
check the tapes.
All I'll say, Joe, is I've never heard of anyone being escorted out of a casino in Vegas. Usually it's the other way. They want you to stay there. That doesn't matter how responsibly steamed you are. So well done, man. It's the first time I've ever seen it. We'll let you go. You sound like you're in the middle of seeing another NHL hockey game. Is that correct?
Yes, we're actually on an ice hockey junket. Somehow I've turned this NRL trip into 3 ice hockey games. G-Lane is spewing. He's like, another fucking hockey game? Come on.
Yeah, he's spewing, and by the sounds of it, you were spewing as well. Thank you very much, Joe Jury. Thanks for joining us, mate. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
See you guys.
See you, mate.
See you, mate.
I don't buy that shit for a second. Looking for a restaurant? I don't think so. Here's a tune, though. Gold on the Ceiling. It's the Black Keys on Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It is the Undertones on the Hauraki Big Show, 24 minutes past 4 this Monday afternoon with Keyzie, Mogey and Pugs, Hoodie Joe on holiday in Vietnam. By the way, we just spoke to Joe Jury from the ACC, who was turfed out of a casino in Vegas with 4 members of security. Would love if anyone out there has stories of themselves being turfed out of any kind of place like that, because I don't buy his story for a minute.
I've got one for later.
You've got one for later, Pugs?
I do.
You naughty boy. 3483 is the number. Everyone that texts through in the draw for a $50 night and day voucher. Mogey, it's Oscars Day, man.
It is, man.
It's your favourite day of the year.
Oh,
It's huge. I don't know. You're an actor. You know all the big wigs in Hollywood.
that's so true, man. I hadn't thought about it that way. Yeah, it is my favourite day of the year.
Yeah. And as somewhat of a movie connoisseur myself, I'm pretty interested in things. And while the A-grade stuff hasn't quite happened yet, there is some sort of minor. They're still Oscars, but the more minor awards that you don't hear about have happened.
Yes.
So I thought I'd just give everyone a run through on those, if that's all. We'll start with Best Supporting Actor, which actually is a great award. Kendrick Culkin in A Real Pain.
Yeah, man.
Is he related to Macaulay?
Yes.
Right.
Did you
He
say
is.
Kendrick?
Kendrick Culkin. What's his name?
Kieran.
Kieran Culkin. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. This is off to a flyer.
Yeah.
Next, Best Animated Feature was a feature called Flowchart. Don't know. Do you know anything about that?
Flowchart.
Flowchart. It says chart here. Have you seen that? Heard of that?
I haven't, no, but I'm not big on the animation.
Yeah, right.
But Pugs, you'd be big on the animation,
Well, yeah,
wouldn't you?
I think I've heard some chatter about it online, Flowchart, but I haven't actually seen it.
I guess it's about a graph of some
Yeah, we
sort.
don't know.
Mathematician.
Yeah.
Best Animated Short, In the Shadow of Your Honker.
Oh,
Once again, animated. It's a short film. Those don't usually get a lot of props in the media. Best Costume Design went to Wicked. Haven't seen the musical.
Wicked. Have you not seen that?
Nah.
It's 4 hours long, man. Your missus would love it.
The actual film.
The film is 4 hours long.
Wow.
You like that?
No.
Nope.
Sounds terrible. But yeah, so that was Best Costume Design. That was Turd Ferguson was the head of costume there. Best Original Screenplay went to Anora. Now, I've heard a lot about this Anora
Oh,
film.
yeah.
Great movie.
So
Really?
good.
Yeah, I loved it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen it, Mogey?
Oh, nah.
Oh.
I've never heard of it either.
Best Original Screenplay, Barry Grogan won that one. Best Adapted Screenplay, Conclave.
Oh, yeah.
We saw Conclave.
We saw
Mogey and I
Conclave.
did.
Yeah, we went on a date and
Yeah.
saw that one.
God, it was a hot
Puck's son
film.
nearly fell asleep.
Really? So it was...
It was too horny for me.
Right, so what is the genre of it? What is it?
It's a religious thriller.
A religious
Yeah,
thriller.
the Pope dies,
Right.
R.I.P.
and then they have to get a new Pope.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Hence the conclave. So best adapted screenplay, that went to Paul Sack, who did that one. Best makeup and hairstyling. the substance, the sticky
Yeah.
the substance. It's
Yeah,
got
the
here.
substance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So best makeup and hairstyle, that went to Pierre Dusman and Stephanie Goosh. Best editing for Honora, once again, second award.
Wow.
Honora.
Congrats.
Have you? And you've seen that, Pugs?
Yeah, I loved it.
What's it about?
It's about a...
Well, don't tell them actually, because we're going to do something later on.
Oh, right. Okay.
We're gonna put all these films to you, Keys, and you're going to tell us what they're about.
Okay. Happy to do that. Haven't heard of any of them. Dallas Phalanges won best editing on that one. Best supporting actress, a movie called Amelia Perez.
Oh,
Heard a lot of chat about that one. I think it's quite controversial, but I don't really know why.
say why?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
No. Why?
Do you know why?
Do you?
I know why. Yeah,
Can you
we
talk
won't be
about
getting
it?
into it on this show.
Oh, we'll Google it. Lucy Labia won that one. And best production design went to Wicked as well.
So what was her name?
Lucy, which is my wife's name. So
Oh, that's nice.
it's a
That's
really good
lovely.
name.
Yeah, cool.
But I just thought it
You
was.
got to shout out the other nominees, man. That was good.
Yeah, well, exactly.
People behind the scenes.
It's always about best picture and actor and actress and that, so it's just about doing all that other stuff too. So, but we'll have a full recap on the big awards in the Oscars a little later on in the show. And up next, we're going to chat to G Lane of the ACC.
Oh, God.
About where his head is at after a massive weekend in Vegas.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
It's all along the Watchtower. Jimi Hendrix on the Hauraki Big Show. You've got Keyzie, Mogey and Pugs because old Hoyte J is away on holiday in Vietnam. Someone else who's away on holiday is G Lane, who's over in Vegas for the big Waz game. G Lane, come in, G Lane. Are you there?
Hey, holiday. I'm working, man. I am working hard.
Working hard on breaking up your marriage.
This place is... I need to go home.
I'm not sure you've got a home to go to anymore, man.
Yeah. Look, I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done.
G Lane, obviously every single Monday we get in touch with you for a fantastic segment, G Lane versus a coin. Let's do that right now.
ACC head G Lane versus a coin.
This is where G Lane makes his picks in the Super Rugby, and we flip a coin to see how he's gone. You got your picks there, man?
Mate, I have no idea what day it is, let alone... Was there Super Rugby in the weekend?
Yeah. Well, apparently all the favourites won, which is I know how you stack your betting. You probably would have gone all right. But having said that, I guess you have been busy, man. This is probably one of the more grand scales that you've taken. Grim Lane on the road, taken them all the way to Vegas, and didn't the Warriors capitulate as soon as they saw you sitting in the stands, your eyes bulging out of your head?
I must admit, I've been given a lot of grief about the Grim Lane curse. And if you think you're in another country and you're okay, getting yelled at in a casino like every 20 metres and being blamed for the Warriors losing.
Yeah.
It's like it takes the edge off a little bit, but I need to get out of here. I need to get out.
Mate,
because someone's in the SAS. I need to be extracted.
The SAS, yeah, we'll send them to pick up G Lane. Just quickly, G Lane. I saw a clip over the weekend of you attending an Elvis-style wedding in Las Vegas. Did you just walk into that?
Yeah.
Right.
One of the greats.
Because
it was great.
You were filming social content, and these two people were genuinely getting married with Elvis there singing, wise man say.
Nice.
Are you just allowed to walk in and film content at someone else's wedding?
I'm not sure you are, but we did. But it was... there's no rules here. There's no rules. Literally no rules.
Can you tell us what the actual experience was being at the stadium? We should probably ask a rugby league question.
Oh, it sucks.
Right.
That's good stuff
Cool.
from you, Lane.
Yeah.
And then finally, Joe Jury. You had some... I mean, look, can I just say your social game over the last few days has been immaculate. I think you posted twice. And one of them was Joe Jury getting thrown out by security. What was the guts there?
Okay, so no one gets thrown out of a hotel in Vegas except Joe Jury. Like, you can literally wet yourself at the poker machine and they will take you back to your room. And Joe Jury got marched out of the hotel surrounded by security. I don't know what he did. It's a misunderstanding. It's a huge misunderstanding.
Oh, that's good stuff. I mean, as far as the ACC is concerned, though, that's a huge win. Well, listen, G Lane, this has been my favourite edition of G Lane versus a coin. Thank you very much for working so hard on your wee holiday over there, and hopefully you get back in one piece. Sorry.
I'm working.
Sorry, work trip. Go
Work
well,
trip.
mate. We'll see you soon.
Work trip. Love you, mate.
See,
right.
mate.
What are we going into here?
This is Faith No More, Keyzie.
Oh, this is a tune. Yeah, he's had a shocker, hasn't he? I can't wait to find out how much money he's lost.
Well, it'll be in the thousands, won't it?
I think so.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Green Day on the Hauraki Big Show, 11 minutes to 5 o'clock this Monday afternoon. You got Keyzie, Mogey, and old Pugs son, Hoyte J, currently on holiday in Vietnam with his family, which is lovely.
Isn't it, though?
It is.
Hey, fellas,
What's up?
Yeah.
right now it's time for this.
What?
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
The heck? What the heck, Mogey?
Yeah, man. We're moving it. Decided to move what's on the tally with Mike Minogue. Generally, this would be sometime after 6 o'clock there, and we've decided to move it through a little bit earlier in the 4 o'clock hour, just because the ratings have been so high.
On this segment?
On this segment, we're sort of finding that a lot more people want to hear it, so we're just bringing it a little bit earlier. A bit of a new audience as well.
Yeah, right, okay.
You know, we'll just mix it up a little bit. And then people who normally listen to it in the 6 o'clock hour will be spewing.
Yeah, they'll be furious.
They'll be spewing. So they'll have to move into this 4 o'clock hour and have a listen, Pugs. What do you think about that, brother?
Oh, I'm thinking about it.
You like it. Hey, over the weekend, fellas, I watched a movie called Runaway Jury.
Never heard of it.
No, neither.
Doesn't surprise me.
Was it about Joe Jury being escorted out of a
It's
casino?
Runaway Drury.
Oh, Drury.
Jury. No, it is Jury.
Oh, yeah.
Runaway Joe Jury trying to find a restaurant. And it's a John Grisham novel in the 90s and early 2000s. There was about 100 films made out of John Grisham novels, and they're all lawyer-related because he used to be a lawyer. This one I watched it because it's got Gene Hackman in it.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
yes, he was
passed
in the
away.
news,
He turned
yeah.
into a mummy. Did you hear about that? So he died. They didn't find him for 2 weeks, and he was mummified.
Oh, that's weird.
It's him, it's John Cusack, it's Rachel Weisz, and Dustin Hoffman. And John Cusack is trying to get his way onto a jury
Right.
so that he can sell it to the highest bidder by manipulating the rest of the jurors into doing what he wants.
Oh, wow.
It's not great.
Oh, that's good.
But it's on Netflix if you want to watch it. I give it 2 buzzies, 2.5.
2.5
There's a good
buzzies out
scene
of
with
5.
Gene Hackman and Dustin Hoffman together, which I liked.
Also, if you're just joining us for the first ever Mike Minogue TV review segment in the 4 o'clock hour,
Yeah.
we rate them out of 5 buzzies.
It's our buzzy
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
It's a traditional buzzy system.
I watched a TV show about that lady. I think it's called The Biggest Instagram Con Ever.
Oh, yeah.
That lady, Belle Gibson.
Is it apple cider vinegar? Is that what it's called?
That's the one. There's 2 of them, and this is just a 2-part doco, 45 minutes per episode. And I wrote down all the stuff Netflix did to drag it out to make it 2 episodes rather than just be 1.
Right.
Which is a real bugbear. Netflix doco should just be 1 episode and then turn them into 2 or 3. So the first one I've got here is bird's eye view shots of the city that they're in.
Classic.
They'll hold that
Lots of drone shots.
lots of drone shots and like lots of it's
It's
just
thinking time, man.
pointless. Lots of shots of the people the people that are being interviewed sitting down and being like,
Yeah.
"Oh, do I
yes.
just look this way?"
Yes.
Oh, okay, thank
That
you.
is a
Bit of
classic.
scene setting,
Scene
Yeah.
sitting. The name of the city/date on the screen for like 5 seconds in big writing.
Right.
You could just show Melbourne and start the person talking, but they have Melbourne written on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 seconds with music, and then they and then other one was I noticed a few times slow motion fingers typing on a keyboard.
Right.
Oh,
So the guy would be like, and that's when I thought I have to look into this, and then it was like dramatic music
Yeah,
with
yeah.
some fingers typing on a keyboard.
Right.
So that was what they were doing to pad it out. Having said that, I've only watched the first episode. Really interesting. This girl was clearly a marketing genius.
Yeah.
Like brilliant, but unfortunately did the whole thing on the base of a massive lie. She told everyone she had cancer and that she was curing it using healthy eating and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It gave all these people hope that were going through horrific similar things. She earned all this money that she
Yeah.
said she was donating to charity. Turns out she didn't.
Pugs, you can't do that, man.
You can't
Me?
do that, Pugs.
Can't do
Oh.
it.
You cannot
Okay.
do
In
that,
case
Pugs.
you were thinking about doing
No,
it.
no, no,
Because
yeah.
I just
Well,
saw
I'm
you then.
definitely- well, I'm
You had a
certainly
look
not
in your
going to now.
eyes.
He was-
You had a look
I'm
in your eyes
certainly
like you
not-
were going to do it.
You were going to.
Look,
Pugs.
can't.
I'm certainly not going to now. Can I say that?
Well,
That's not cool,
I'm
man.
just glad we nipped it in the bud because I know you were thinking of doing
Nipped
it.
it in the what?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Devil you know, but a DD smash for your Monday afternoon, 3 minutes to 5 o'clock. Coming up after 5, by the way, your chance to get in the draw to join Minogue, ACC head G-Lane and Jerry from The Breakfast Show. They are heading over to Austin, Texas on an Export Ultra Beer Garden tour. Listen out for the Cowboy Whip. When you hear it, call 0800 Hauraki. Get yourself in the draw. We'll also chuck everyone who gets themselves in the draw $100 instantly.
Pretty good.
So just by calling us on 0800 Hauraki, you win $100. Also coming up after 5, Oscars expert Mike Minogue will give us the rundown on the big prizes that are happening as we speak. Worth sticking around for.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome to the biggest show on earth.
Our biggest show. The biggest. This is big.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
That's right, it is the Hauraki Big Show. A little smaller than usual, only a tiny bit, because Hoyte J is on holiday in Vietnam with his whānau. In the meantime, you've got Keyzie, Mogey and Pugs. And as always, the Big Show is brought to you by Night. Is that better than
There's a bit much opera coming out of you there, Pugs.
What do you mean a bit much? Can you
musical,
have a bit much?
bit much musical group thingy going
Much
on
musical
there.
group thingy? Yeah,
bit
no, I
too
get
much.
that a lot, actually.
You are upstaging.
Oh,
You were actually
I do apologise.
That's all right, man.
shocking from you.
Just work on your vocals and then I won't have to.
Oh, Pugs.
You like that?
Oh, Pugs.
Hey, just quickly, I've got some breaking news.
Right now?
Yeah.
This is breaking news.
Da-da-doosh. Mike, you missed it.
I did.
Hey, this Friday we're going to be heading down to the beautiful town of Hokitika. We're going to be at the Wild Foods Festival Saturday, the 8th of March. That's this Saturday, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way. But before that, on the Friday night, we're going to be at Stumper's Bar and Cafe. We will be doing a live show.
Yeah, man.
So there'll be Backbone T-shirts.
I'm not sure if you've been banging on about saying for 3 months that it's breaking news. Can I just say that?
Have we been? I don't think we've mentioned it.
Not really.
Have we not mentioned the live show?
We've mentioned it.
We've
we
mentioned
have
it
mentioned it.
to one another.
I don't think we've broken the news, though. You know what I'm saying?
So we've talked about it on the radio. We definitely have.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not been breaking news, so therefore people didn't know about it. Is
That's
that what you're
right.
saying? Or
That's exactly right.
are you trying to dress up and put a bit of lipstick on a pig? Is that what you're doing?
Lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, lipstick on a pig. You're trying to dress it up. You've talked
Yeah.
about it for so long that you think, well, if we call it breaking news,
That's right.
people will be fascinated.
That's right. Actually, Pugs, I've got some more breaking news, if that's all good.
Well, you want me to run it again?
Yeah.
This is breaking news.
Easy.
Da-da-doosh. I'll just do it by myself. Don't worry
Pugs.
about it. Breaking news, if you come along, you can get yourself a Backbone tee.
Oh,
Was that the breaking news?
Yeah.
yeah,
Ah,
So make sure you do
So
come
good.
along. It's good stuff.
that is real good stuff.
Hey, coming up this hour, fellas, Oscars expert Mogey's going to give us a rundown on the big awards at the Oscars.
He is.
Also, we're going to chat to Charlie Gubb about the Wars and their first amazing performance of the season and how full of confidence he is.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear his overly effusive, excited voice talking about what he saw yesterday afternoon.
Shambles. In the meantime, it is Audio Slave. Be yourself on the Hauraki Big Show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
It is Weezer Island in the Sun on the Hauraki Big Show, 36 minutes past 5 with Keyzie, Mogey and Pugs. Old Hoyte J on holiday in Vietnam. He'll be gutted, actually, because he's going to miss out on the first Warriors debrief of the season with the one and only Charlie Gubb. Charlie, did you enjoy watching the footy at 1 o'clock yesterday, mate?
Yeah, it was a bit of a treat. Firstly, how was the break, mate? How's the break been? What's been your highlight?
Oh,
Yes, good question.
thanks, Charlie. I went to Cambodia. That was pretty neat.
Cool, man.
Anyone else want to chat? Mogey, what did you do?
Oh, look, man, all I did was sat down and sort of thought about the Warriors and what our prospects were for this coming season. And, despite myself, I got a little bit excited prior to kick-off yesterday, but that sort of evaporated within about 20 minutes, Charlie. That was, and I don't use this term much anymore on the radio, but that was shit.
Yeah, it was tough, tough first game. I'm the same. I thought we were pretty much unbeatable going into that game, and then reality hit, and it was a tough watch. We got fully dominated, really. We even made Fisher Harris look ordinary.
Yeah.
The whole team I don't even know. It was just, we just got completely dominated.
What I saw, Charlie, was Ricky Stewart, coach of the Raiders. He had this amazing game plan. The field is shorter, narrower, and all that stuff. Let's just throw the ball around with our big men, offload a lot, tire out the Warriors' big boys, which happened instantly. And from that point on, they ran riot. Is fitness a concern for the Wires, or did they just catch us off guard?
I reckon they just caught us off guard. I reckon every team's fit. Like, the boys definitely look fit.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those days. Like, you know what it's like, Keyzie. Sometimes you'll run across the road to beat the traffic, and you're just blowing your ring out, and you're like, far out. Is that where I'm at?
Yeah,
but really, you're actually a bit better than that. So
Yeah.
I just reckon they just had our number. We were like you were saying, we were woeful. That I've still got faith, you know. Like, I'm just going to put that down to just Las Vegas. Maybe they, I don't know, lost a bit on the punt, but
you got to keep the faith, Charlie. You got to keep the faith, brother. It is almost like pre-season trial games have no actual bearing on the season. Have you ever considered that, man?
Yeah, definitely. I think I seen a stat somewhere like Wayne Bennett never wins his pre-season games, and he always winning. Same with Bellamy, but they're always winning round one.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. You can't write off the season even after 3 rounds.
Oh, well, I have. And I've got one question for you, man. Is it time to get rid of the coach?
Definitely not. It's definitely not. I think, we just had no answers, and it looked like we had no combination.
Yeah.
You know, the halves with each other were kind of just looking, dropping the ball and that sort of stuff. But we're too good for that. You know, we've got a good fullback, Fisher Harris and Barnett, arguably 2 of the top 5 fronties. So we'll come good next round.
Yeah, I hope so, Charlie. We're speaking to Charlie Gubb, former Warrior, rugby league pundit.
And Porter King legend.
If you need a Portaloo and Wally, you hit him up. One thing that has been getting on my goat and Mogey's goat, and it was happening last year too, was we don't seem to play our bench players for very long. You know, we've got guys who are missing tackles because they're knackered, and yet we're putting one of our front row reserves only played for 13 minutes. Do you know why on earth he'd be even doing that?
Yeah, I don't know, because we haven't. Last year I could see that they wanted to keep Barnett and Fenor Blake on as long as possible.
Yeah.
But I think we can all see that Dimitrik is a neat player, you know, so you can bring him on earlier, give Murata a rest, maybe chuck him in the middle for a bit.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Maybe just old habits die hard with Webby, because obviously you would know he used to be a drug addict as well.
Yeah, that's right. But he's come good, man. He's come good.
Yeah, man, he's clean as. But as I said, it still hangs around. But far out, yeah, not much else than that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how we go, man. The vibe I've got is it's going to be a bloody long season, but still be there week in, week out.
My vibe is next week we're going to be happy and we're going to be like, okay, sweet, it was just round 1 blues.
Because next week we've got a bye, and that's as happy as we're going to get all season.
Next week we don't play, but we're playing Manly next, who are bloody good as well. Charlie, before we let you go, man, who is your Porter King Player of the Week?
This week I'll give it to Roger. I thought, in a game that wasn't really going his way, he found a way to do his thing with the game. So that doesn't really make sense. I'm just dribbling, but he was good.
He was good, right? I mean, he was doing everything he could from the left wing there. He ran a lot. He scored a try, could have scored more, and he was classy as per. Just need the rest of the team to step up. Good stuff. Hey, Charlie. Thank you so much for chatting to us, man. And don't forget, if you need a Portaloo down there in Wally, hit up Porter King, all right?
Yep, keep the faith, guys.
We'll do, mate. We will rock you.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Alice in Chains on the Hauraki Big Show. 8 minutes to 6 o'clock this Monday afternoon. You got Keyzie, Mogey, and Pugs, and it's time for this.
1.5 Mogies. Sounded good for live. That sounded good.
Was that us doing it live?
That was really good.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
That's pretty good stuff. Hey, fellas, another milestone as a father here. I have a 5.5-year-old daughter, Mogey. And
sorry, just for people that aren't aware, Mike's daughter is called Mogey.
Yes. I like the nickname so much that I called my daughter
Mogey. Get confusing?
For who?
Well, your wife, and she's like, hey, Mogey, and then you're like, what? And then she's like, what?
What am I like?
You're like, what?
What is she like?
She's like, what? Does that ever happen?
Not in those voices.
Oh, okay.
But she lost her first tooth over the weekend. It's okay, Keyzie. It's part of normal growing up.
Oh, I thought it was
you lost your teeth. You have baby teeth, and you get a second lot come in.
That's right.
So she didn't get her teeth punched in or anything like that. It just naturally fell out.
Because she's been having a lot of scraps lately, so I just thought.
She's been scrapping hard, yeah. But she doesn't get hit.
Yeah,
Bob and weave. That's what I tell her, Pugs.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway, it was when she's been very excited because you'll remember this when you're little and you've got the wobbly teeth. It's very exciting. You can't stop tonguing it with your tooth. You're banging it all around.
Yeah,
it's a little bit sore. You're trying to pull it out, but it's stuck to that gum. You remember that feeling? And
I'm picturing it now.
But she was right into it and very excited about the prospect of getting the first visit from the tooth fairy. She loves fairies anyway. But a tooth fairy is a whole new thing, so thrilled about that and the prospect of getting money on top of that as well.
We're just on the tooth fairy, obviously with inflation and cost of living and all that. How much does the tooth fairy leave nowadays?
I think $2, but it's a gold coin. The fairy travels with coins.
Yeah, because it was a gold coin for me as well growing up.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, there was a bit of an incident there, fellas.
You're joking.
I went to brush her teeth, and I said to her, there's a little bit of room in here. Where's your tooth gone? And she said, huh? And her tooth had fallen out at some point, and she had no idea where it had gone.
Did she swallow it, maybe?
This is the thing, Pugs. Thanks for bringing this up, mate. I spoke to my wife. She said, well, it was there before dinner, and it's not there now. So I said, what has happened is you've swallowed it. She's like, but I want to put it under my pillow, which is where you put it, right? And then the fairy comes and gets it, and then you get your coin. It's like, well, you're just going to have to wait, because you would have swallowed it, and it's going to have to come out at some point.
So you're not willing to just be like, oh, look, the fairy knows.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we said. We'll write the fairy a letter. You've got another tooth that's about ready to come out. So when that tooth has come out, we'll pair it with a letter to the fairy, and we'll appeal to their sense of justice and fair play.
Wow, okay.
So that was all good. So anyway, she agreed to that, which was good. Anyway, this morning I get up yesterday morning I get up, and on Sundays we change the sheets and everything.
Yeah.
I take the pillow off her bed, and she's got a shat underneath her pillow.
So she had agreed to that initially.
So it's got, she said that, but she thought to herself, well, if I just put the tooth underneath my pillow, then the tooth fairy will know that it's there,
right?
And the tooth fairy will come and get it.
She didn't have the patience for a letter.
Didn't have the patience for the letter.
Well,
it's not an entire thing, but it's a tooth.
Yeah.
That's certainly got a fair amount of the old maid on it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And I said, "What's this?" And she said, "Yes. What is that? Why didn't the tooth fairy take it?" And I said, "Well, probably because you've got to clean it. You've got to clean it."
Right. So
I respect it.
Yeah.
But I'm not happy about it.
Okay. So she's cleaning it, and she's putting it under her pillow tonight, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I guess we'll have to go again with it. But yeah.
If I was the tooth fairy, you know what I'd do with that $2?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
That's right, it is the Hauraki Big Show, Monday the 3rd of March. You've got Keyzie, Mogey and Pugs covering for Jace.
Yeah.
Who's on a 2-week-long holiday to Vietnam with his whānau, which is lovely. And of course, regardless of whether or not Jace is here, the Big Show is brought to you by Night and Day.
Really good.
Not bad.
It's good stuff.
It's the best we've done, actually. And they've just sent me an email here. It says, hey, Chris, hope you're good today. We sent the specials to Pugsan.
Oh, mean.
Because we know that he's in your spot this week while Jace is away.
Oh, right. Well,
did you get those?
Yeah. Well, I've got one here for Hoyte J.
Oh, you're going.
Which I guess they've sent through because he's away.
Okay, so it's a Hoyte J special night and day.
So it's got a $2 packet of Marlborough Golds.
Nice.
A massive bowl of pho.
Pho, which is Vietnamese noodle soup.
Yeah, yeah, and a sweaty honker. For free.
It's got a massive sweaty honker.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, how do you get a sweaty honker? Like someone's nose?
Well, the humidity, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're selling
in the
that.
shop.
Yeah, they're selling that.
How much is that?
Huh? $12.99 for the whole thing.
For a $2 pack of darts.
Yeah, so you can kind of ascertain that the rest is about $10.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Just seems like something that's...
Hey,
I've never heard
you
of...
asked them to email me, they've emailed
they've
me.
done it.
All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and that's
Don't
right.
shoot the messenger, Keyzie.
Maybe they should email you next time.
That's right. But the problem is now, because I've jumped in Hoyte J's seat and you're in the admin seat.
All of a sudden, you got
Admin
some
boy.
questions, right?
Yeah.
Well, I just run a tight ship when I'm over there, Mogey.
Yeah.
And I'd hate for
Over
Pugs
where?
son.
Over here.
Yeah.
In my seat.
Well, all he's doing is reading out an email. I
Which
don't know
you
how
asked
tight
me
the
to
ship
read
has to be.
after you said they sent it to me.
Well,
So
I was just worried that he like made up an email and was sort of
why would I make that up?
to impress us.
What would give you the idea that was even a possibility?
That's our sponsor, man.
Yeah, you're right. Because the way radio shows work is you make up have a bit of fun, and then there's sponsor stuff which you take seriously.
Yeah.
So I apologise for
Thank
that,
you.
Pugs son.
Thank you.
One other thing that I take very seriously indeed is What's for Tea New Zealand. We're going to be doing that shortly, so please text through on 3483. What is on the dinner plate tonight? You can win yourself a $50 night and day voucher. Also coming up after this, tune from the police. Maybe. A cuticle.
Hasn't played yet.
Which if you call 0800 Hauraki, not only will you get $100, but you go on the draw to join Minogue, Jeremy Wells, and ACC head G-Lane in Texas, so get ready to call.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
That's right, it is the Hauraki Big Show, Monday the 3rd of March. You've got Keyzie, Mogey, and Pugs son covering for Jace.
Yeah.
Who's on a 2-week-long holiday to Vietnam with his whānau, which is lovely. And of course, regardless of whether or not Jace is here, the Big Show is brought to you by Night and Day.
Really good.
Not bad.
That's good stuff.
It's the best we've done, actually. And they've just sent me an email here. It says, hey, Chris, hope you're good today. We sent the specials to Pugs son.
Oh, mean.
Because we know that he's in your spot this week while Jace is away.
Oh, right. Well,
Did you get those?
Yeah. Well, I've got one here for Hoyte J.
Oh, you're going.
Which I guess they've sent through because he's away.
Okay, so it's a Hoyte J special night and day.
So it's got a $2 packet of Marlborough Golds.
Nice.
A massive bowl of pho.
Pho, which is Vietnamese noodle soup.
Yeah. Yeah. And a sweaty honker. For free.
It's got a massive sweaty honker.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, how do you get a sweaty honker? Like someone's
Well,
nose?
the humidity, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The
And they're
humidity
selling
in the
that.
shop.
Yeah, they're selling that.
How much is that?
Huh? $12.99 for the whole thing.
For a $2 pack of darts?
Yeah, so you can kind of ascertain that the
bowl
rest
is-
is about $10.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Just seems like something that's...
Hey,
I've never heard
you
of...
asked them to email me, they've emailed me.
They've done it.
All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and that's
Don't shoot
right.
the messenger, Keyzie.
Maybe they should email you next time.
That's right. But the problem is now, because I've jumped in Hoyte J's seat and you're in the admin seat.
All of a sudden, you got some
Admin boy.
questions, right?
Yeah.
Well, I just run a tight ship when I'm over there, mate.
Yeah.
And I'd hate for
Over
Pugs
where?
son.
Over here.
Yeah.
In my seat.
Well, all he's doing is reading out an email. I
Which
don't
you
know how
asked
tight
me
the
to
ship
read
has to be.
after you said they sent it to me.
Well,
So
I was just worried that he like made up an email and was sort of
why would I make that up?
to impress us.
What would give you the idea that was even a possibility?
That's our sponsor, man.
Yeah, you're right. Because the way radio shows work is you make up have a bit of fun, and then there's sponsor stuff which you take seriously.
Yeah.
So I apologise for
Thank
that,
you.
Pugs son.
Thank you.
One other thing that I take very seriously indeed is What's for Tea New Zealand. We're going to be doing that shortly, so please text through on 3483. What is on the dinner plate tonight? You can win yourself a $50 night and day voucher. Also coming up after this, tune from the police. Maybe. A cuticle.
Hasn't played yet.
Which if you call 0800 Hauraki, not only will you get $100, but you go on the draw to join Minogue, Jeremy Wells, and ACC head G-Lane in Texas, so get ready to call.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Roxanne from the police into Stone Temple Pilots' Lady Picture Show. Yeah, pretty raunchy little two-songer there on the Hauraki Big Show. You got Keyzie and Mogey with Pugs son. Jason's on holiday in Vietnam. And up next, we are going to be doing What's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie. So text through on 3483 what you are having for dinner. And you can win a $50 night and day voucher. In the meantime, it's time for this.
One small step for man. One giant leap backwards for mankind. Join Jerry, Manaya, and ACC head G Lane for the Export Ultra Beer Garden Tour.
That's right. It is the ultimate Export Ultra Beer Garden Tour. They're heading to Austin, Texas. And it'll be you, Jeremy Wells, Manaya Stewart, and ACC head G Lane. No doubt get it up to some pretty gnarly things over there, Mike.
Yeah, I've
Sorry.
never been. I've never been to Texas.
I just looked over at Mike and he was doing horrific things to the microphone, which just massively put me off.
So the way you said my name put me off.
Mike, it completely caught me off guard there.
Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff, isn't it? It's a little bit of Texas. Having those fellas over there, I think, will be good for everybody. And it'll be a hell of a trip to get involved in.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to Texas.
Of course, it's R21. You have to be legally able to travel to the US, so you have to have a passport, no criminal history, all that sort of stuff.
Is that right?
Yep. Flights included.
That's bullshit. They put too many rules and regs around this, man.
6 nights accommodation at a 4-star hotel in Austin, Texas. Your transfers taken care of, taxes, activities whilst in Houston and Austin as well, and travel insurance all covered as well.
Yeah.
Plus, whoever we go to right now on the phones instantly gets $100. Stacey, you mad bastard, how's life?
Oh, it's about to be a whole lot better, I sure hope.
Ah, good on you, Stacey. Where are you calling from, man?
I'm calling from Pukekohe.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Funky,
Nice.
man.
What do you do for a crust, you sicko?
I am an electrician.
Ah, backbone. Surely you don't need any extra cash, Stacey. Don't the electricians make the most money, man?
Oh, I got to fill up the purse somehow, eh?
Yeah, nice, mate, nice.
I get that, brother. Hey, so you'd be down to head over to Austin, Texas with the Breakfast Boys and G Lane?
Oh, that would be a dream. How good.
You think you can keep up with them, man?
Probably not, but I'll give it a good shot.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the spirit.
That's what we want to hear, man. Well, the good news is you are in the draw, and you've also instantly got yourself $100 cash.
Oh, that is just amazing.
No worries at all, Stacey. $100 goes a long way in Pukekohe, man. So,
Hey, Stacey.
Yeah, mate.
Are you sort of in the middle of a 3-day hangover, are you?
Yeah, it is Monday, so that's just right. I'll try again tomorrow, eh?
yeah, good on you,
Good
man.
on you, mate. Tomorrow's the one, I reckon.
Yeah. Operating on 7 out of the 8 cylinders there. It's good stuff. We'll chuck you on hold, Stacey. By the way, if you did miss out, not to worry. Plenty more chances to get yourself in the draw for this amazing
There's so
prize.
many chances.
So many chances. Just listen out for the crack of that whip. Get your phone out. Call 0800 Hauraki. You can get $100 cash and also in the draw for that amazing prize. Up next, what's on the tally with... Wait, no, what is it?
No, man.
Keyzie.
What's on
the telly with food?
No. What's on
dinner table?
What's on the food telly with old me, Pugs?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Queens of the Stone Age, make it with Chew. I like to think, Mogey, that they were talking about dinner, making dinner with Chew.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice thought, man. I'd rather have making love. That's what I always think.
Oh,
of.
yeah. I was just trying to segue into this next.
You still can.
Okay. Queens of the Stone Age, make dinner with Chew. Oh, and that reminds me, it's time for this, Pugs. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text
That was
here
rough.
from Steve. Don't talk. What's for tea, New Zealand? Don't talk over
Honestly,
tea.
though, man. That's all good. They can't hear us.
No, they
They can only hear the steam.
You can't have love for tea,
Welcome
man.
back.
That's all I'm saying.
Pugs.
Huh?
Can they not hear us while that intro bit's playing?
What?
Because he was saying that they can't hear us while the intro's playing. Is
Nah,
that
they
true?
definitely can't.
Yeah.
Because
You
it's
say
all
what-
okay.
you say whatever you like.
The
You
sting
say
just kind
whatever you
of
like.
overrides us.
Really?
Yeah, so they wouldn't have heard us at all.
You're all good.
Yeah.
Because that would have sounded terrible otherwise.
Yeah, no.
This is the segment where you text through what you're having for dinner on 3483. We read it out.
Yeah.
And you might get a $50 night and day voucher. Seeing as I'm sitting in Hoodie J's spot,
Yeah.
shouldn't Pugs read them out?
No. I don't know. It's difficult.
It's
It's
not
tricky.
what-
I don't know
yeah.
what to do either.
But I've never had a turn being in this seat. You know
We
what
might
I
as
mean?
well
We
do
haven't
it.
changed the sting. That's all I'm saying.
Can you do one?
Would you like me to do
Have
one?
you got the text machine there?
I do.
Can you just do one? Just see how it goes.
G'day, fellas.
Nice start.
Mick here.
Oh, Mick Fleetwood.
McInnes.
Keyzie. Wife is cooking some goat soup for tea.
Sexist.
Can't wait to tuck in. Cheers. And he's signed off with Mick again.
Sorry, it's actually goat's head soup. Which is a Jamaican dish. It's also an album that the Rolling Stones named after when they were recording in Jamaica. And
Jamaica.
So I think I should just read them out actually.
Yeah, I think so.
Just because Pugs made a little
Hardly know her.
tiny mistake there. Goat's head soup, Mogey. I hate anything that isn't beef, lamb, pork, chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe a wee bit of venison or a little tiny bit of duck.
Have you had goat's head soup?
I've tried goat. It was okay.
Yeah.
Why would you eat the head though? You know?
Hungry.
Touche.
Yeah, and poor.
What?
Touche.
That'll be it. That'll be it, Pugs.
You reckon?
You think there's no poverty over there, man? Just because there's lots of...
I didn't say anything.
Just because there's lots of beaches.
I didn't say
That's
nothing.
racist from you, man.
Hang on.
Hey, wait, Mogey.
We're getting sidetracked.
I feel like to buy a goat head in New Zealand would be more expensive than buying like some steak.
I think you just own a goat, you eat all the good bits, and then you've got the head left.
Right.
Yeah.
You eat the
It's
head.
not, you don't go out and go, oh, you guys got any fresh goat's heads in?
Well, I've never bought goat heads. Okay, yeah, you make a good point.
Have you ever had goat head, man?
Did you want me to do the next text or did you want to do it?
Wasn't your nickname Goat Head Man at university?
Oh, I just kicked the computer over.
Here's a good one. I'll take over, Pugs.
Thank
we'll try
God.
We'll
that
try
was
again.
good, man.
Thanks.
G'day, fellas. Jason here.
Oh, my
Jason
God.
Hoyte.
Hoyt. 20 Marlborough Golds, a ginseng tea, and a banh mi.
Nice.
Sick.
That could be Jace. I mean, it's not his number, but it could be.
No.
You know his number off by heart.
That sounds delicious, though.
20 Marlborough Golds. Do you know, I was out and about last night, went for a bit of a wander around the streets and walked past a cafe, seating outside, about 5 or 6 in the evening, people having cocktails and all that sort of thing. There was an older woman who'd sort of walked away from the crowd down the street a little bit, and she was smoking a dart.
Oh, yeah.
I said, what are you doing? Get back down there and blow cigarette smoke over everyone. She goes, I can't, they don't like it. I said, they're scumbags. There's something about a summer's evening, bit of humidity, few beers and cigarette smoke.
It's great, is it?
It's the greatest. And even my wife had to agree with me about that.
I'm inclined to agree as well.
A certain something.
Yeah.
Well, as an asthmatic,
Yeah.
I'd probably have trouble breathing.
Yeah, I know.
I'm asthmatic.
Early night for Keyzie, for sure.
G'day, fellas. Daryl here.
Oh, Daryl Halligan.
Daryl Halligan, Pugs. Do you know any Daryls?
I don't know a single Daryl.
Daryl Oates.
Tuffy.
Sure.
Tuffy.
It was none of them. It's just a random Daryl.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right.
G'day, fellas.
Giddy.
Giddy.
Why's he giddy? Is he excited? Is
G'day, fellas.
he? Giddy fellas.
G'day, fellas. Tonight I'm having some mega ring noodles and 4 poached eggs.
They specified mixed size in there, Keyzie. You didn't mention that.
Come on, Pugs. Either I'm going to do this or you're going to do it, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
There's the Red Hot Chili Peppers Monday evening on the Big Show with Keyzie, Mogey, and also Pugsan. And fellas, this weekend, Saturday, March the 8th, one of the richest sporting events our country is going to see. The TAB Champions Day races are happening, and to celebrate that, we're going up against Brecky. Basically, we are going to choose a horse. Brecky's going to choose a horse as well. We're going to put 1,000 big ones on it, and then some listeners will actually go in the draw to win the winnings of that. Like, that's a lot of money that we're putting down. It could potentially be a crap load, that you could be winning. The only issue is we have to convince people whether to go for breakfast's horse or our horse.
Right.
And this morning on the breakfast show, I know they were laying into us saying the Big Show don't know anything about horses. They don't know anything about anything. So we have to convince them otherwise.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think we do. I think they're right. You guys have said it, things are going badly with the golf. You guys have lost that.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything else that we've won.
Certainly not the ratings.
Well, certainly not that. Well, we don't win any awards.
No, not radio
Do you know
awards.
what I mean?
Yeah.
We submit ourselves.
Yeah.
We go hard at that.
Yeah, but we don't win.
But we don't win. So I'm willing to back them on that one.
Do you?
The thing about it is, I would say to them, I would say to everybody out there, not to back us. But I would also say that I think we've got every bit as much of a chance as breakfast of winning, because they also don't know anything. Just because you're better than us doesn't mean you're any good. I'll put that out there.
You're slightly faster than the slowest kid in the whole
That's
school.
right.
Well done. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Either way, it's not going to be a pretty race.
You're mocking us for being window lickers, but you've had a taste of the window as well. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm
100%
saying,
Mogey.
Pugs?
Yeah, that slowest kid in the whole school really took me back, I'll say that.
Did that cut a bit close to the bone for you, did it?
Oh, yeah.
The good news is we're going to get an expert to come in and actually help us choose our horse. The horses as a whole.
Is the expert a horse?
The experts, I will ask, I'm not sure. All I know is his name is Mike as well.
Oh, cool.
Could be Mike a horse.
It could be Michael Horse.
So that happens on Wednesdays when they actually release the full lineup of all the horses. That's when they're released. And then on the Friday, we will unveil which horse we have gone for.
Yeah, good.
So that's how it works. If you want to get in behind the breakfast show, no information for you here.
Nah.
If you want to get in behind the Big Show, text
Yeah,
Big
boy.
Show, all one word, Big Show, BIGSHOW to 3483. Get in behind our champion bet, and you'll go in the draw to win some of those amazing winnings What's up, Pugs?
TAB, get your bet on, man. That's all I'm saying. And I've always said that as well. R18, bet responsibly, T's and C's apply.
It's good stuff from you, Adam boy. That's great, actually. My little apprentice there. Make sure you do get in on the action. Sign up to the TAB today. Deposit $20. They'll top you up with an extra $50 bonus cash. Get amongst it. Text Big Show to 3483.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, that is the Big Show done and dusted for your Monday, the 3rd of March.
That's how we do it.
We got there,
Thank you,
fellas.
everyone.
Mogey.
Thanks, guys. That's how we do it.
Yeah. Morale is high here because, of course, Hoyte J is currently on holiday with his whānau in Vietnam. So you got Keyzie, Mogey, and Pugs. And Mogey, what's one thing you learnt from the show today, man?
Well, I learnt that the broadcast that we're going to be doing in Hokitika,
Oh, yeah.
that was breaking news.
Yes.
Yeah, because we had the breaking news thing on it. It feels like we've been talking about it for about 9 months.
Right.
But today,
It was
because it's a
breaking
week
news.
to go, it was breaking news.
Yeah, well, I thought
Yeah, you thought you'd dress it up a little bit.
I'd just, get eyes and ears on it.
Nice.
By saying it was breaking news.
Well, it worked. It's reinvigorated my enthusiasm for it.
That's this Friday, by the way.
It is.
Down at Hokitika
I
Stumpers
heard about
Bar.
that.
Yeah.
See you there. Pugs, what did you learn today?
I learnt that the architect in the movie The Brutalist lands in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
In that movie.
He does.
Yeah.
And his boss,
yeah,
if you remember, recognises his talent. That's
well, see,
the good bit.
it was one thing. I did learn that too.
Do you know when you're pitching for movies and TV shows, you need to be able to do a tagline or a logline.
Yes.
Which excites potential funders to come on board.
Right.
So we've done this with different shows and films. If I read that is as far as I would have gone about the brutalist.
Yeah.
An architect from Nazi Germany moves to Pennsylvania and a guy says, "Oh, you're a good architect."
Right.
I'm out.
I've won a couple of awards at the Oscars.
He got an Oscar. What about you, Keyzie? What was your favourite thing about today, man? Or what did you learn?
Well, I learned that a log line is that and not taking a dump and doing drugs at the same time. I also learned that of all the movies that were nominated for Oscars, I didn't really care or know about any of them other than June 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's the same as every year for me.
Yep.
Just don't care. Hey, make sure you join us tomorrow at 4 o'clock for the Hauraki Big Show again. Another chance for you to get yourself in the draw to head to Texas. Of course, 7:30 tonight, the podcasts come out. Give them a listen. Check out our Instagram page. From myself, Mogey, and Pugs. We'll see you tomorrow.